Why breakfast is very important. For a long time, breakfast has held a lofty title as the so-called most important meal of the day. And it makes some sense. Breakfast is the first part of the day in which we nourish ourselves and load up on calories for the day ahead. But is breakfast really as important as it claims to be? After all, it seems as though an increasing number of people seem to skip this meal altogether. So just how important is breakfast? Well, the short answer is very. But maybe not for the most obvious reasons. Another way to start your day off right is by subscribing to Bestie and ringing the notification bell to stay up to date to all of our daily videos and content. So, if you're the kind of person who usually skips out on the morning meal, what can we say that might make you reconsider? Well, for starters, studies have seemed to indicate that eating breakfast can potentially lower your risk of heart disease. According to a study from the University of Iowa and published in the Journal of American College of Cardiology, missing out on breakfast can potentially have a negative effect when it comes to your cardiovascular health. Based on the findings of the study, people who opted out of starting their day with a meal could be as much as 87% more likely to suffer from heart disease-related death compared to people who ate breakfast on the daily. That's a really high number. Ouch. The author of this particular study was Wei Bao, an assistant professor of epidemiology at the University of Iowa's College of Public Health. In an interview with the website Healthline, Bao reiterated the claim that, yes, breakfast really is the most important meal of the day. According to Bao, healthy eating plays a major role in the prevention of cardiovascular disease. However, previous studies mainly focused on the content of what people eat. Not much is known about how people organize their meals. This is the first study to link skipping breakfast to cardiovascular death. The American Heart Association also attests that people who skip breakfast in the morning appear to have an increased risk of heart disease, as well as diabetes and high cholesterol. For even more evidence on the link between breakfast and physical health, research published in the Journal of Nutrition makes the claim that skipping breakfast once per week can make you 6% more likely to develop type 2 diabetes. From there, the numbers only continue to rise. Skipping breakfast 4 or 5 times a week can instead increase your type 2 diabetes risk by as much as 55%. Part of the problem could stem from the fact that skimping out on breakfast could potentially be indicative of an unhealthy lifestyle as a whole. In other words, if you tend to skip breakfast often, chances are you may be prone to other unhealthy behaviors, which can affect your heart as well. In other cases, part of the problem can also stem from the fact that not everyone knows what a healthy breakfast consists of. In other words, if your typical breakfast consists of a bowl of sugary cereal or pancakes drenched in syrup, that's probably going to have a negative impact, just as much as not having breakfast at all. According to experts such as Penn State nutrition professor Penny Chris Etherton, better options to start your day include more well-rounded healthy foods such as whole grains, milk, and fruit. Despite the apparent health benefits that come from eating breakfast every morning, the number of people who start their day with a meal might be lower than you would expect. According to a poll in 2015, it was recorded that more than 50% of all Americans were skipping breakfast at least once every week, and 12% of the population simply did not eat breakfast at all. The reasons for this can vary from person to person. Some people simply don't feel all that hungry first thing in the morning, while others feel as though they're too busy at the start of their day or otherwise don't have time to meal prep a nutritious breakfast. While many people might try to supplement a subpar breakfast by grabbing a bite on the way to work, this can lead to more unhealthy food choices that will negatively impact your health in the long run. In another article, Ohio State dietitian Jen Freeman Scudder warns against the convenience foods that you might be tempted to grab as a quick and cheap bite while waiting for the bus. Encouraging people to eat breakfast should include discussing what the popular American breakfast foods tend to be. Things like donuts, pastries, pancakes, and sweetened cereals are full of saturated fat and contain little protein or fiber. These aren't the foods that you want to be eating in the morning. So based on this body of evidence, can we still make the claim that breakfast is indeed the most important meal of the day? Well, yeah, but on one condition: that you make healthy choices when deciding what your breakfast will be consisting of. By choosing healthy foods and starting your day off right, you can help prevent the risk of heart disease and diabetes, as well as fuel up for the day with enough energy to jumpstart your body's engine and really hit the ground running. So the next time you wake up and get ready for work in the morning, why not crack open a couple eggs as part of your morning routine? Your heart will thank you for it. Was this video helpful or informative? Are you already someone who never skips breakfast? And if so, what's your go-to meal of choice to start the day? We'd love to hear your input, so please let us know by leaving a comment in the section below and help us keep this conversation going.
Enjoyed this video? Hit the like button and share with your friends. Also, subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.